Peace, peace, peace. What it do? Welcome to the channel. I am Atone. This is Atonetarot. Taurus, you are tuned in for your forecast. And this week we are talking about how do your coworkers really feel about you, Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to get up into your message. As you can see, I'm playing with the views. It looks a little different. I got a background going on. Oh, that's kind of cool. I did that. um as well as now you can see the cards. So without further ado, Taurus, I'm excited to bring you your message like this. And if you could please smash the like button, comment, share, and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Let me know if you like the view. If you want me to go back to how it looked before, I'll take it into consideration. But let's get up into it. I have the spirit box tarot with me. I'm going to pull 10 cards from that. I'm also going to pull 5 from the oracle character to see what characteristics are around you at work, and close you out with the Kipper deck. So Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for my Taurus collective. Let's get up into it and see how your coworkers or the people you get your bag with, for my entrepreneurs out there, how do your people that you get your money with feel about you, right? You know, for my people that are independent and don't have coworkers, partners, who you get money with, those folks, how are you seen in that arena? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for my Taurus collective. Let's see how you are seen by those folks as it relates to my Taurus. How do the people that get money with Taurus view them? I hope all is well. With you guys. For my Taurus collective, how do your coworkers see you? Let's see. How are my Taurus seen at work? Two more cards, please, Spirit. For my Taurus collective. All right, Taurus. So you receive the World in reverse, the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Coins, Death, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the 10 of Swords, the 2 of Coins, the Fool, as well as the 7 of Coins in reverse. So as it relates to how you're seen at work, Taurus, you're seen as a bit cutthroat. And maybe you are in an industry where you have to be. Like if you're in sales and it's really about numbers and production, you are not playing when it comes to these numbers. Like it's all business. You don't care. You're not here to make no friends. You here to make this coin. And in doing so, you might have indirectly made a few enemies. Like it doesn't seem like you're very well liked at work. I'm going to just say it. And I hope I'm not triggering anyone, but it almost seems like my Taurus don't care. Like And it is almost going to come as a surprise. Like, wait, what? Not that I care, but what? Like, they don't like me. I do my job so well. And that might be a part of the problem, Taurus. Like, this is a situation where you do your job so well that it alienates you from other people to some degree. Like, you ever, and I have been in this situation, so I know. Be on a team working with somebody and their production numbers, like if you have to supply a count of how much work you did for the week, somebody is just tripling the numbers of everybody else and making everybody else look like they're slacking and not doing anything. It's like, hold up, how this person got 3 times the amount of work done that y'all got done? So you know what that does. Like, it may look good to management, but the people that you have to work with, your peers, they like, here Taurus go, messing up the numbers for everybody else. When Taurus just wants to be a good student of their role, study it, know it inside and out. You may ask a lot of questions and go back to people repetitively. Break your pen and paper out, Taurus. I'm channeling that. When you go ask somebody a question about something you didn't know, somebody may be annoyed that you have to ask or that you have asked something repeatedly. Write it down. Try to record it in some way so you don't have to repeatedly ask. With this world being here in reverse, with this 5 of wands and this 5 of coins, this feels like you keep going back and asking the same question, maybe in a different way, but you're asking the same question, it feels like, to someone or someone's on the team. And they like, I done told Taurus this 2 or 3 times. And maybe people are getting annoyed with you with these questions that you're asking, right? With this 5 of wands and the world being in reverse, like you going back and asking the same question over and over again. And with this 10 of swords being here, like people could be, getting into a huddle when you're not there. Right? You see how she got her back turned and there's a circle. I'm picking up people getting in the circle and talking about you when you're not there. And, you just trying to get your money at the end of the day. But some people may feel like you're not worth the hassle of dealing with the 7 of coins in reverse. And I hope I'm not triggering anyone or hurting anyone's feelings. I'm just giving the message as I see it, as the cards are giving it to me. But it could even be that you are recognizing, realizing, and feeling that a little bit, Taurus, and you are beginning to embark on your next endeavor. You could be studying for something that is about to springboard you up out of where you currently sit, as it relates to how you get your money today. So you could already be working on the master plan with this Page of Swords. Like, don't worry about it. I don't even like the people I work with, Atone. So, you just confirming that they don't like me, I don't like them, and I'm on my way out. It could be that, especially with death being here. You've tried something over and over again. Maybe you have tried to be friendly or engage people on your team and it just has not worked, and you feel isolated, or you feel like someone or someone's that might be talking about you that you got wind of, you feel betrayed by that and you ready to go. You feel like it's not worth your peace. Like, this, all money ain't good money with this 7 of coins in reverse, right? It could be the reputation of the people around you are not as honorable as you are. And you're like, I'm not about to lower my standards or how I operate as it relates to delivering the quality as well as quantity of work because y'all can't get up to the level that I'm on. So I'm out. It could be that posture for my Taurus that I'm picking up on, like with the world being in reverse. Like, I done tried this every which way to create team building activities that makes everyone feel included. You could have been bringing cookies in. You've tried a few different things to insert yourself into this team or into this dynamic as it relates to how you get your money, and people are not really responding to you the way that you would like, right? You want to deal with maybe people who are more ambitious around you, and they're not showing the level of ambition that you do on a day-to-day, Taurus. And you like, I gotta get up out of here, because this slow motion posture is just not for me. So you got some people around you who are looking at you as if like you got an Energizer bunny battery in your back, Taurus. Like, where you getting all this energy, time, space, whatever, to do all of this work? We ain't trying to do all of that. We are not trying to do all of that. And you throwing our numbers out of whack. So it could be a situation where there's a natural parting of ways from you and a team, Taurus. So let me see what characters my Taurus have around them at work. We're going to tap in through this character oracle deck and see what characters or characteristics are existing around you as it relates to your coworkers and or people that you get your bag with, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What characters do you have around you that you may not even be aware of? Athlete is in reverse. I usually don't read these cards in reverse, but I'm going to tell you why I'm going to leave that one in reverse. One more card, please. Okay, so first things first, athlete came out in reverse, and I want to leave it in reverse because the opposite of an athlete is a lazy ass motherfucker. Lazy. And that's what I'm picking up on. Lazy, just want to sit around and eat all day, don't really do anything, doing too much, and it's driving you a little crazy, Taurus, right? You're becoming a madman because you just don't understand how people operate like that, right? And it's not for you to understand, right? So you are tailoring and forging your own happy ending as it relates to your career. You're slowly working on something that is going to be your next step that's going to heal the situation going on right now, right, as it relates to work. And the doctor card might be significant. You might work in a hospital. You might work alongside doctors. You might work in the healthcare industry. That is what I'm picking up on for a doctor. So those are the types of characters around you, Taurus. Let's see what's going on with the Kipper as it relates to closing out your message for my Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you could, please, and you haven't done so already, please smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate it. Let's see what's going on. What's the Kipper got to say in reference to my Aries? I'm sorry, not Aries, Taurus. Forgive me, Taurus. One more card, please, for my Taurus. Okay, so from the Kipper, you got child, concern, a message, as well as thoughts, and toil and labor. So as it relates to what you're working on, something that you're working very hard on, you may receive a message in the next 7 days, in the next week, around something that you're trying to birth, as it relates to your next step, right? So that's one message. I also got, when the child popped out, that there are some very childish, immature people that you work with, right? And it's concerning. It's concerning to you, and you're awaiting, thinking, probably praying, Taurus, to get some type of notice about that next step in your career. So I'm picking up on a Taurus collective who feels alienated by the people that they work with, right? They don't feel like they fit in. And it's not a mean girl or mean guy situation. It's just, I don't think like this group of individuals. I don't think like them. We don't have anything in common. And I'm just ready to move on and be somewhere else where I can grow, right? Because you may feel like you're not growing in the way that you would want to as it relates to your career because of the people that you are surrounded by. So just be on the lookout for a message that will speak to next steps in your career, Taurus. But until next time, that is your message, and I hope that it helps. Peace.